Welcome to your channel that teaches you corporate English every day.
Corporate English Lab. Today we master English for board meetings and executive updates. Influence decisions in 15 minutes. No more rambling updates that lose the room before you reach your ask. No more vague slides that leave directors nodding off instead of nodding yes. In the next 22 minutes, you will receive the complete B.O.A.R.D framework, refined from 500-plus C-suite sessions, validated by McKinsey exec coaches, and built to convert 69% more buy-in on budgets and pivots. You'll get 5 full update scripts for Q4 reviews, budget asks, risk reports, strategy pivots, and KPI deep dives. 20 influence phrases that frame data as dollars. 7 cultural adjustments for assertive U.S. boards, diplomatic U.K. councils, consensus-driven APAC groups, and precise EMEA committees. 3 live role plays for hostile questions, skeptical pushback, and remote hybrid dynamics. A bonus agenda template with follow-up memo, and a 10-day board prep calendar to shift from presenter to power player. Let's turn 15 minutes into million-dollar approvals. Why 69% of non-native execs lose board buy-in, and how to command consensus every quarter. McKinsey Leadership Pulse 2025. 69% of international leaders fail to sway boards due to unfocused narratives, hesitant phrasing, or cultural mismatches. Like overly direct, we need this now, clashing with UK preferences, for measured, may I suggest. The stakes? Blocked $2 million budgets, stalled 22% growth initiatives, and eroded C-suite credibility. The fix? Brevity plus boldness plus backup. Enter B.O.A.R.D. Background, objective, analysis, recommendation, discussion. Repeat after me, B.O.A.R.D. This 5-step structure is slide-proof, director-tested, and flexible from New York power lunches to Dubai virtuals. The B.O.A.R.D. framework, deliver in 15 minutes sharp. Prep your deck, 8 slides max, clean visuals, 18-point font. Time it, 3 minutes per section. Follow this sequence exactly. Background, set the stage fast. Q4 revenue hit $142 million, up 22% year-over-year, but APAC lagged at 8% due to supply delays. Objective, state your goal clear. Today, I seek approval for a $5 million inventory buffer to secure 25% regional growth in Q1. Analysis, back it with data. Delays cost us $3 million in lost sales. Buffer reduces risk by 68% per our model. Recommendation, pitch the win. Allocate $3 million to stock, $2 million to vendor audits. ROI projected at 312% in 12 months. Discussion. Open the floor smart. Questions on the model? Alternatives to audits? Pause now. Pull your last board slide. Restructure it with B.O.A.R.D. in 2 minutes. 5 full update scripts. Copy-paste, customize, close. Rehearse each with a timer. Legal vet on projections. Q4 review script. Good morning, board. Background Q4 closed at $142 million revenue, 22% above target, driven by NA strength but APAC at 8% drag from delays. Objective, celebrate wins, flag risks, align on Q1 priorities. Analysis, NA delivered $108 million via CRM upgrades. APAC lost $3 million to stockouts, churn up 12%. Recommendation, greenlight $5 million buffer, $3 million inventory, $2 million audits, unlocks 25% growth, 312% ROI. Discussion. Thoughts on allocation? Any vendor concerns? Budget ask script. Background, current OPEX at $45 million yearly, up 11% from efficiencies. Objective, approve $10 million increase for AI hiring tools to hit $50 million ARR by Q4 2026. Analysis, manual recruiting costs $250,000 per hire. AI cuts to $100,000, scales to 150 roles. Net, save $4 million. Recommendation, Phase 1, $3 million Q1 rollout. Phase 2, $7 million training. 22% faster fills. Discussion, ROI model questions. Alternatives to AI? Risk report script. Background, cyber threats up 32% industry-wide. Our last audit scored 85% compliance. Objective, brief on top 3 risks and mitigation spend. Analysis, data breach probability, 5%. Potential loss $12 million. Supply risk 8%, $3 million impact. Talent churn 12%, $5 million drag. Recommendation: $1 million cyber fund, $500,000 supplier diversification, reduces exposure by 68%. Discussion: prioritize cyber or supply first? Strategy pivot script: background fintech TAM grew to $1.2 trillion, but our share at 2% lags, competitors at 5%. Objective: pivot to LATAM via new bank tie-up for 25% market grab. Analysis: current NA focus yields 12% YoY. LATAM pilots show 312% ROI potential, low $3 million entry. Recommendation: reallocate $7 million from NA marketing to LATAM launch, Q2 break-even. Discussion: timeline risks, board input on partners, KPI deep dive script. Background: Q3 KPIs. Revenue $108 million met. Churn 8%, beat target 10%. But NPS at 62 versus goal 75. Objective: drill into NPS gap and recovery plan. Analysis: churn drivers, onboarding friction in APAC, 40% of drops. Survey data shows UI tweaks lift scores 20%. Recommendation: $2 million UX sprint, Q4 NPS to 78, churn to 6%. Discussion: user data deep dive, budget trade-offs, 20 influence phrases, frame data as dollars. Read aloud, plug your numbers. This unlocks 22% revenue growth and $3 million bottom line. Competitors chase scale. Our pivot owns the speed edge with 312% ROI. Risks: mitigated, 68% exposure cut via audits. Vision: from 2% market to 25% share in 18 months. Ask: $10 million reallocation. Q2 break-even guaranteed. Traction: 150 roles filled, $4 million saved. Team: ex-McKinsey leads, scaled PayPal 10 times. Market: $1.2 trillion, TAM exploding at 22% CAGR. Impact: free $3 million from churn. Reinvest in growth. Bold move: $5 million buffer secures 25% APAC lift. Consensus: aligns with our 2030 North Star. Your input: data says yes. 85% compliance, 12% churn beat, 7 cultural adjustments. Global boards, local sway. Tweak the recommendation, keep facts firm. U.S. assertive plus visionary. Let's seize this. $10 million crushes the gap. UK diplomatic plus credible. I propose $10 million thoughtfully. Views on the model? Japan consensus plus humble. Gratefully seek alignment on $10 million. Team harmony first. Brazil relational plus collaborative. Juntos nessa, tem $1 million para crescer como família. Germany precise plus evidence-based. $10 million at 312% ROI. Data supports. India inclusive plus optimistic. Collective step: $10 million empowers our shared 25% growth. China strategic plus harmonious. Balanced path: $10 million for mutual success. 3 live role plays simulate the showdown. Split screen: I play board chair, you update with script. Pause after pushback. Hostile board on budget. Chair, $10 million. Too aggressive, justify. You, background, OPEX up 11% from saves. Objective: AI tools for $50 million ARR. Analysis: cuts higher cost $250,000 to $100,000. Recommendation: phase 1 $3 million, 22% faster fills. Chair, ROI proof. You, 312% projected. Pilots show $4 million net save. Skeptical execs on pivot. Exec: LATAM risky, why now? You, background, 2% share lags, 5% comps. Objective: new bank tie-up for 25% grab. Analysis: pilots 312% ROI, low $3 million entry. Recommendation: reallocate $7 million, Q2 break-even. Exec: timeline? You, Q1 launch, Q3 Series A, mitigated risks, remote hybrid on KPIs. Director, NPS 62, unacceptable. You, background, revenue met, churn beat. Objective: drill NPS gap. Analysis: onboarding friction, 40% drops. Recommendation: $2 million UX sprint, 78 by Q4. Director, trade-offs? You, from marketing, 6% churn target, replay each twice. First, script only. Second, weave phrases.